here.
I miss
Hi.
everybody.
Okay,
Hello.
now they can see us. Now they can hear us. I think.
Hello?
Who are these crazy people?
Thanks for the sub, Eldon. Also, hi Elwood and Birch,
It's an
and welcome in W Clade. And hi. And hi Barzanoki. Got back just in time. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm joined with an Enlin, a Frub, a Kersplash, and a F-Weed. And we're just gonna hang out, I don't know, shoot the breeze, and also I'm gonna try to write my first game design document. I don't know what I'm doing. But also
She knows what she's doing.
so
She does.
no, I don't. So there's a few changes. One, I am sitting under my bed now. I have a loft bed that Enlin got me. And so now I'm like all scrunched up in here. And it's really cozy. But I had to change the audio stuff for like everything, and also the stream setup stuff, and just kind of everything. So, how does the audio sound?
I think it sounds good.
Scrunchy.
yeah,
I
I
can
hear you
just fine behind me. Oh, of course you can. Enlin is literally right over there. She's just right on the other side of the bed. Now she's over here. Now she's right here. Now she's holding my mouth. Now she's got her hands right here. Tad quiet. Could just be that you're soft-spoken. I am soft-spoken, but I can also try to do some live scuff adjustment of filters and see if that changes anything. How about now? Did that help at all? Is that louder? Good? Good. Hell yeah. I did the... Actually, I can even just show you. I don't have to... Well, thanks for the follow, W. Glade. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Filters for this thing. I'm doing the expander thing. And I did more output gain. So hopefully... I don't really know what I'm doing. I followed a guide. And then I got a compressor because I was told that's a good thing to have. And a limiter. Just Clade? Okay. Nice.
Impressma.
And then there's this equalizer thing that I also followed in a guide. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, it looks cool though. Look at those wavy lines. They're
Squiggle
weaving. Like, I kind of wish I could make this sort of a visualizer in the overlay right over there. Gotta figure it out. I don't actually know how different it sounds without it. Like how does this sound? Is it better? Is it worse? I mean, you on Discord can't hear anything, obviously.
I can.
Wait, you can hear. Wait.
I have the stream open.
Oh, you do?
It's unmuted. Yep.
What does it sound like? Don't notice any difference?
I have to agree with Clade there.
Oh. Well,
What did you turn off?
the equalizer. This thing. Wait,
I
where is
don't
it?
know what equalizers do.
It makes these swooshies, and then the line.
Oh, you're adorable.
The line
It-
goes.
The equalizer, it stretches your colon into an equal sign.
Wait.
I thought the Equalizer
Hmm.
was just a retired super spy.
I don't know.
I think equalizers might have to do. I like the name kind of. Is it like a volume control thing? So maybe if you were talking at a constant volume, it would be hard for us to notice a difference.
Oh. I don't know. I feel like if Yuke ever comes back, we would get a full course meal of audio information. But for now, I've got an open Obsidian document. It's got the word soup and some soup on it. So, I'm gonna try to make a game design document for a game that I've been wanting to make for many, 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 many years, ever since I was little and first played EverQuest. I've wanted to make my own MMORPG. And I have been slowly building up the necessary skills to do so. Pretty much in the back of my mind, each time I'm making a game, this is the thing I'm kind of trying to learn how to do. Hi Zoe Fluff. And hi Stewie. So, I'm gonna call this, for now, MMO Soup. That's gonna be its code name. So, let's do an intro. Introduction. Game. So I'm actually following. There's a game design document on the Pirate Software's site. I'm just kind of doing that. In the words of EverQuest dev, there are two types of game devs strive to be the third. There are two types of game devs strive to be the third. Hi, Erend. Yeah, try to do
Fire.
something different. Adventure Quest? I didn't play much of Adventure Quest. My brother did a lot, though.
Was that the Flash game?
I think it was, but then it got better.
Yeah. Played it at time.
So we'll say MMO Soup is an intentionally small MMO RPG with a total game length. Oh my god. If I could spell, that'd be amazing. Around
I love that theme.
this theme? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Bix.
So you're telling me Obsidian has themes?
It does indeed.
Yeah.
How? Okay, I guess
First Flash, you have
Obsidian.
no idea.
I
I'm gonna send you something.
go ahead. I'm an aspirational Obsidian user, in which means that I scribble notes in an actual notebook with the thought of, I'll organize these in Obsidian, and I just don't.
Still going even after the death of Flash thanks to their launcher? Oh, for Adventure Quest? Nice.
I've been.
Used to it, barely scratched the surface of everything Obsidian. Me neither. I pretty much just use it as a markdown editor with neat themes.
Honestly, that is what I wanted from a note-taking app, like through all of university, and I never found it.
Hell, well,
So now I'm happy Obsidian exists.
yeah, you should give it a try. Again, if you already have, you might have.
I have. Well, back when I was more organized, it would have been helpful.
It's going to be open source, self-hosted, and highly customizable. So that each server can feel different, allowing for no BB code for glowy text. There is though. If you do a highlight my message, this message is heckin' rad. See? It's all rainbow.
Yeah.
That's no
Hi,
fun.
Yuke.
Did I ever go into First Star Online with you?
First Star Online. I don't think I've heard of that.
It was one
Yeah.
guy making a thing in Macromedia Director,
Yeah.
but your intro reminded me of it because everyone could make their own server, so you could in the old clients, you just define the entire world, all the monster drops, still have the same monster types and items, but you could set up all the NPC dialogue and stuff. Later,
Ooh.
the source code was available and you could add in your own sprites and stuff.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out maybe.
Good luck finding it.
Oh. I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that. Yeah. Can I add you to the dictionary? Hell yeah. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Okay, so the first one is EverQuest. What can I say about EverQuest? EverQuest. Got the Novignac. Can stop now. Oh, I think so then. Look at
Travel
all
the
those
countryside.
Travel the countryside. Yeah. Request has very sandboxy feel vibe. Surprised you're not making an RTS really tasty soup game? Oh, there's gonna be soup in it. Don't you worry. At the end of the day, this is probably gonna turn into a soup crafting simulator. Hi, Exo! Hi, Retro Boy. And Prodsipod. Hi. And Tia
Hey,
Quartz. Hi. Sandboxy vibe. You can train all sorts of skills.
Where is the library?
Even ones that aren't really useful. But that adds to the charm. Is there a way to zoom in Obsidian? I'm sure there is.
You can definitely increase font size.
Zoom. I wonder if Nova has a soup dispenser arm attachment. I mean,
That's me.
yeah, it's Enlin. Enlin did make soup. It was very tasty. She made soup for me when I came back from my trip. Control plus. Doesn't look like it's working. Oh, wait.
But
This plus, not numpad plus. Hell yeah. Thanks, EXO. How'd you know if I haven't been active in no chat? She refers to me as... Oh, sorry. My brain read Tia. I back in the day played way too much Lufia too. Dispense me soup. Speaking of which, I should get back to playing Lufia 2. I kind of just let that one hang. I got like... So, there's like a... Actually, hold up. That is also another inspiration. Lufia 2. We'll add that one to the list. There's a 100 level dungeon in this game, where you sort of collect items as you go, and things feel very criminal. Remember Lufia 2? Hell yeah, I would. If I ever get into games, I want to make a game like Terraria. Terraria is a good inspiration. Can't stop thinking about the television interface adapter? The TIA? Gotcha. But yeah, so I was playing Lufia 2 on stream sometime last year, and I went in this 100 level dungeon, and they're like these blue chest items that if you get them, they're like super rare, and they're actually items you can take out. And my first try through the dungeon, I got one of the best items in the game, and then I managed to pull it out of the dungeon. And then I was like, yeah, this is gonna be an amazing playthrough. I'm gonna have all sorts of fun for the rest of the game with this amazing sword. And then I just never streamed it again. Time to test 1,300 lines of changes? Oh my, Ifweed.
I
Oh my
am
gosh.
redoing graphics, so I gotta test every single visual in the game.
Oh sheesh.
Graphics, you say?
Yep,
Graphic
2D graphics, not ray trace though.
I mean, that still looks very exciting.
Oh, I just saw the thing. Let me get that. Is that the screen, Ifweed?
Yes,
Okay.
would be at least. Yeah.
Let me plop that in there. And then this. Hey, nice. You're even in the right spot. So I can just go here.
Not the right color.
And now we got a heckin' duck with a knife in its mouth.
Ooh.
But where's everybody else? Thanks for the lurk, Exo. Are you doing graphics
you have
game?
the wrong foul.
No, you're a duck.
All right.
It's okay. Whoops. Did what? Oh, what? gotta log into the thing to get the people's things. Which didn't make a whole lot of sense. But listen, I have to get your things. Your reactive images. Yes. Obviously a duck. Knife would be a downgrade for a goose. Geese are heckin' terrifying.
Yes, but geese with knife. More terrifying. Especially because a goose clearly doesn't need a knife, but the one with one, what do they know?
Let's see, we're gonna put Enlin right next to. Wait a minute. Is. Hi, Enlin.
I thought you said my name as I walked past.
Yeah, of course I said your name as you walk past. I'm gonna say your name again. Enlin's a heckin' cutie. My camera's gotta be flipped. Whoa, camera's too big. Gotta squinch this down. Like this. 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 And this. Wait. Oh, everything is everywhere. For you right there. Put this over here. This can go right there. And then I need a freb.
I am here.
Freb Doobie. There.
I probably should go to bed though, actually. It's
Oh,
super late.
no.
I would like to stay here much later.
Collab for Fuji. Wait, before you go, let me put you on the overlay.
Stream should see you leave.
Yeah, and then transform there. Now you can be upside down too.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Oh no, the lid to the box is gonna fall off.
Yeah, you're holding it with magic.
It's just taped to my head.
Oh, perfect.
It's just stapled to my head.
It's I mean, it could have been glue.
No,
Is not glue?
only staples.
Okay. It can be staples. Hi Phoenix. How's your day going? Most terrifying creature in existence, a goose with a knife? Probably. That's probably very terrifying.
Thank you.
Whoops. There we go. All right. So, the game emphasis. I just realized I don't know how to spell this. There.
EMPHAZISE.
Got it.
SIZE.
Hi, Motley. How's your day going? So, emphasize these.
Emphasize these nuts.
Can do.
And on that note, I should go to bed.
Have a good sleep, Freb. Thanks for hanging out.
Well, I will. Thanks for having me. I'll endeavour to be here a bit longer. But yeah, I have a busy day tomorrow, so
Have good sleep.
I will. I'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Those are too many videos, Anlin.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Check out the map related ones. Hold on, let me send you a specific.
No, I'm actively scared of maps and do not want to think of them.
Oh, just look at the first one.
But then I would need to know a map of our lore.
Oh. I was mostly just sending it to you just to show you some possibilities you could do with D&D.
Yeah, I'm curious. Well, that's what scares me is I'm not this organized as a DM.
But you could be.
I don't think I could.
Oh dear.
I think the only way I could run a D&D campaign is by having it be held together by sticks and stones.
Understandable.
Wait, how do you?
Do you want more screen shares, Nova, or no?
Sure.
To me.
Yeah, I can plot more screens. Wait, does this not allow for tables? Soup. Other soup. And then this. Oh, there we go. I needed a header. Aha. I figured it out. I didn't want it to do this, though. But I appreciate.
Oh, do send me the map stuff, though, Anlin.
Yep.
Oh, it was in the playlist.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I will.
Holy
Yeah,
flip.
it has some examples.
How did I already have this set up? I swear I didn't even try. It's just already there.
I think for like several months now, I just use the same video link, so it just works.
Hell
Usually.
yes. Right, we can like scooch this here? Probably? I think. Maybe? Yeah. I think this will work. And then transform this like that. And then that chat can be something. I don't know. Wait, what if I put this over here? This over here. Grab an Enlin. Put her right there.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. And then get grabbed.
And now you're a perfect head patting distance.
Hell yes. This here. And then like hi Hughes. How's your day going? Whoop. There. Look at all that. Look at all that space we're using now.
Whoa. You got a table? Nice.
Yeah, put a table in there for some reason. What editor is this? This is Obsidian. It's pretty nice. It's got this retro 80s theme on it that I think I might have adjusted some CSS back when I actually checked how to do any of this and then long since forgot. But the important part is, I don't know what the important part is, but we're gonna find out together. Does that sort of work? Is there a way to like edit this? Well, thanks, Edmund. Are you able to zoom in on Obsidian? It's very small. Yes, I can. We can get all up in there. In fact, I can even do this, but yeah. I think. There. That should be bigger.
Where is the library?
Is there supposed to be music? There is supposed to be music. Have I just been... Oh, no. Twitch music. No. There was music at the start. Yeah, there was music. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, it's a different... I know what it is. There it is. We've got it. I'm just a potato. It's back again. Sorry about that. Okay. Honestly, I kinda don't want this as a table. Now that I know how to do it, how do I undo it?
Just gotta spam Control-Z.
That is one way to do it.
Sure, there is no other more efficient, accurate way to do it.
Oh, hi Internet Rain. How's your day going? The musician is here. Hell yes. We are listening to her jams. yeah, Neto, feel free to hop in if you want. If you want to talk about your stuff, playing board games with the roomies, hell yes. Much meow. I know one way I can do this. It's out. Wait, no. How is there... Delete column. Delete column. There, it's gone. It's gone forever.
On forever.
Yes.
But not forgotten.
Not forgotten.
Yeah.
Except we're totally
Wait, what am
gonna
I supposed
forget
to
it.
forget?
It doesn't exist, Enlin. We're not. We're not gonna remember. A cat meow, yes. Much cat meow. Hi.
Hello.
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 All right, now I gotta get you.
How are,
Gotta
how are
get you
y'all
in.
doing?
Doing well. How's you doing?
Oh,
Collab 5 Fuji. Wah!
My. Whee! It's a giant Neto.
yes, just make me a little tiny creature.
Gotta have you all hanging out.
Nice.
Let's see, we can do. I'm gonna put you. You can be the one reading chat.
Oh, heck yeah, I like reading chat. Also, my wife just walked over and giggled at the upside down me.
Hell yes. Good.
They just said I look like a little cryptid.
Nice.
No.
What do you mean you say Lufia dungeon feels liminal? Like, so the dungeon, the 100 level dungeon in Lufia feels liminal to me because, like, to me, liminal spaces are like places you're not meant to reside in. You're meant to travel through. That doesn't necessarily mean they're uncomfy. They can still be comfy. Yeah, it's just like they're like transitory places where you're going through them. Also, so that's kind of like I should probably put that in the game summary. To start, there's going to be 10 floors to the dungeon that you have to traverse. 10 floors randomly selected from a pre-generated 15 or so to reach the end. Let's see. Hi Mana, how's your day going? So
There was a really cool video on one of the spaces we watched a few weeks ago.
yeah, it was about how it like some of them can be comfy and almost evoke feelings of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-rays. I hope they went well, Mana. So what else was inspirational about Lufia 2? There was other points I wanted to make. Also the look and feel of the sprite graphics in particular the icons were really fun. Nothing went wrong? Good. Let's see, what's another game that I want to draw inspiration from for this? So it's like... honestly, kinda Lunacid.
Have you played Dread Delusion yet?
I haven't.
You should definitely play Dread Delusion.
Yeah, I saw you playing a little bit of it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to check that game out. That is right up my vibe.
I will say I have been enjoying it so much.
Hell yes.
Like, it definitely has like a good comparison in Morrowind, but like a more modern, easier to get into version.
Hi Raiders. Thanks for the raid, Nikorin. Hope your stream went well.
Yeah. 22 years of advancements in the field of user interface.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Certainly benefits it a lot.
So let's see. So yeah. Was it Dread Delusion you said?
Yeah, Dread Delusion.
Was also recommended to play Dread Delusion. If I liked this game. Oops. Exploration and sorta smallish scope. Hi Shadow Derpy. Yes, Lunacid. So basically I'm gonna be working on a game. MMO Soup is like working title, kind of something, whatever. But it's an intentionally small MMORPG with a total game length of around 15 to 20 hours. It's going to be open source, self-hostedable, and highly customizable on the server side. So each server can feel different. So you can adjust all sorts of sliders and stuff to make like different styles of attack more or less powerful, or you could have like different enemies be more prevalent, or you could have it like hardcore mode, or just a whole bunch of stuff that hopefully will make for some decent replayability. And yeah, it's gonna be a multi-level dungeon. I guess I should also say that it's gonna be like potentially smaller MMORPG. I don't actually know. I think it's going to be a 3D one. I don't know if it's going to be first or third person though. But anywho, yeah, I'm going to like handcraft like say 15 different floors. And then the game will randomly select 10 of them for you to traverse. And each floor will have like a sort of a difficulty scale applied to it based on the depth. Or I guess they wouldn't have to be random either. They could be random. The exploration is sort of smaller scope makes for some fun gameplay, and the way they did stats allows for very different builds and playthroughs. Also, if it isn't evident, I have never made a game design document before, so I am very much winging this.
Something.
Another inspiration, which isn't really like directly part of this game, but I'm gonna say Factorio for a few reasons. The way that you can adjust each playthrough and oh, thanks for the follow, Cthulhu Gios. I hope you enjoy it here. Cute programmer gloves. Oh, thank you. So the programmer gloves was actually a bit from, was it 2, maybe even 3 April Fools ago? So when I first started streaming, during the first April Fool's Day, I did like all the things, like all the tropes. I did a hand cam. I did makes candy on stream. I reviewed myself reviewing myself. I did some ASMR nonsense. I did all of these things. But of the things, the gloves and the hand cam stayed as kind of a staple of the stream. Do they have matching socks? Well, sorta.
The show Pete.
I did show some feet.
No, she showed socks.
That's right.
There
I
were
showed
no
socks.
feet visible.
Not any feet.
Gotta keep those
Sorry,
feets covered up.
Not matching? Yeah, they're not matching. I do have matching ones, but these ones are comfy. The other ones are also comfy, but not as comfy. In terms of service, yeah, well. Okay, so for Factorio, the way you can adjust each playthrough, host your own server, your own headless server. Easily, relatively easily host your own headless server. Trying to write a game design document hurt your brain? Oh no. I guess it's not hurting my brain yet, but I've only just started.
What?
You can adjust each playthrough relatively easily, host your own headless server. and have your game show up in have your game and or mods show up in a list on a hosted service is kind of the way I want to do things. So the thing I have to keep in mind while I'm writing this document is I'm not really trying to pitch it or sell it to someone else. This is mostly for me, so I just need to write it in the language that I understand. Sorta. Oh, I should have had some of this stuff in this section. Player experience. So the game takes place in a multi-level dungeon. Where you're trying.
Oh no, the fireworks are starting.
Explosion.
One of my least favorite things as a kid were the fireworks.
Same.
If they're consensual, I like them.
I was kind of a dumbass when I was a kid and got involved in firework fights.
Did you do the what are
What?
those things where it's like shooting from the tube? Not bottle rocket.
Roman candles?
Yeah, did you put it up against your crotch?
No. Well,
Okay.
no. Did you?
No, but I knew people in the neighborhood who did.
Oh. No, we did, like the whole neighborhood did. It was the dumbest thing ever. And it was all fun and games until heckin' this one kid brought out an artillery shell launcher. and
Oh my god.
like
Of course.
he made this thing out of like a bunch of connected PVC pipes and had somehow rigged it so that it was like an artillery shell Gatling gun and just destroyed everything. And at like the moment that thing went off, we all just were like, we all stopped and were like, you have to leave now. That's not cool. Like, that could have really hurt somebody.
Insane.
Yeah, I grew up in a very backwards part of the United States.
Redneck?
Very much so.
On a
Yeah.
positive note, one year my parents did a little educational thing for the kids. They blew up various things using firecrackers and showed which things blew up more.
Oh dear.
I think Play-Doh actually didn't blow up as much.
Oh. Explodo. Did it just kind of make like a little goop?
Maybe? I don't quite remember, sadly.
But yeah, I don't miss fireworks. Like they're okay to look at, but I don't know.
You know, I have not much attachment to them either, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm kind of glad that my parents have not decided to do them in a long time.
Nice.
My parents are in a valley in a mountain area. So like in general, fireworks will echo off the sides of the valley. And further, they just happen to be right exactly below where the town launches their town fireworks.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
if you're
geez.
into it, it's a really good drug trip.
Oh dear.
Not into it, it's a bit much. But if you're not into it, it's a bit much.
His wife says if you're not into it, it's a bit much.
Yeah. I could see that.
No.
No.
No. Stop it,
No.
please.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm sorry, big ogre thingy was wanted to kill me for some reason. I don't know why.
oh my goodness. There's so many of them. Even Nova Skill has it.
Ooh,
Nova skill?
sorry.
Nova Skill.
Okay. So the game takes place in a multi-level dungeon, trying to gradually make your way up. There are a number of skills that level up as the player uses them. Each floor potentially has some NPCs or even a town. NPCs, mini dungeon, open areas, mazes, or even a town. So in order to progress to the next floor, some hidden-ish objective must be met. A certain key item must be found. The boss must be defeated. Quest completed, or even an item crafted.
Are you wanting players to clear out the full dungeon floor before progressing?
They can, but they don't have to. They could speedrun it. Like if you want to like take your time on each floor, that's a perfectly acceptable way of doing it. Now it's probably going to be like, well, like it's probably by default going to be like, you know, monsters or whatever will be respawning, and like resource nodes will come back and stuff, but they don't necessarily have to. I could have a server option where like all the monsters only spawn once per server.
Or maybe you have to do everything to go to the next floor.
Yeah, maybe they all have to be cleared, and that's what unlocks the next floor.
I have to say, when you were describing this, the first thing that came to my mind was Sword Art Online.
Sort of. Kinda.
But like, you know, less you die if you leave or you die.
I mean, that's you know, these servers are self-hosted. I can't control what people are doing.
Oh my goodness.
Listen. I'm telling.
I can't believe Nova's making actual sword art online.
I'm not. Not
But if
me.
someone wanted to.
If someone else does, I mean, this is going to be open source. I can't control what people do with this thing.
It's true.
Just stick something in the EULA.
Yeah, please don't use this as, you know, a death game. Like, nothing hateful or harmful. Let's see. Each server will have a large set of, make that a new paragraph. Large set of configuration options. Hi Lilo Heaven, how's your day going? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
That will be up the host to decide. These options could vary the gameplay ways, such as I don't know, fire attacks do double damage, no healing items, only spells here, floor is lava, you'll take damage if you're on the floor. I don't know.
Meters.
Should wake up feeling being unproductive for another hour? Yeah. I kind of do the same thing when I just wake up. I'll take like an hour to kind of do a boot up sequence.
How many items do you
What's
think?
the
Like, would
matter?
there be banks and stuff? Because
Oh, yeah.
I think an easy layup is you could do what RuneScape does, where you can have an Iron Man world where no one's allowed to trade with each other. You
Yes.
can do a world where there's no banks, a world where there's weird economic rules or something.
A world where there's no links or shops.
Should there just be a whole line section for server setting possibilities?
Probably, actually. I think this is enough to give a general idea. But yeah, I think that would be a good section.
No, I so can't wait for you to finish with this and then implement Preb's and I's idea.
Listen, one at a time. I'll get around to it.
For free, of course, we'll pay you in royalties.
I mean,
You should take that. You're getting royalties, Nova.
I don't know. If you can pay an exposure.
Well,
I mean,
It's exposed.
I love being paid an exposure.
Paying an exposure making you exposed.
It's my favorite thing as a musician.
hey, speaking of being paid in exposure, everybody, check out Internet Rain. The music is right down there. She does really good work.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, her jams are heckin' rad. what's the next section? Platform. Probably like Godot engine. No, definitely Godot engine. No, that's development software. Probably like HTML5 version, and maybe I don't know, Windows, Linux, Mac, desktop versions. Hi, Yugen. How's your day going? Development software. Godot engine. Audacity for effects. Hydrate will do. And a stretch even. Okay, I gotta be careful because I am like under my bed, so I gotta go over here.
You should walk over to me so I can watch.
What? What? I'll stretch by you later. Don't worry, and then.
Hell yeah.
Do I know Godot already? Not only do I know Godot, I've even been on Godot before.
Hey, yo.
Oh, well?
No, I actually did a live stream takeover of the Godot official channel. It was like last week or the week before.
I think 2 weeks ago.
It was some amount of time ago. Time is an illusion.
Lunchtime doubly so.
Hell yeah. I need to reread Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Same.
I should probably read it.
I mean, if nothing else, we should get you to watch the movie.
Yes.
Oh, the movie is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And listen to the radio show
I haven't listened to the radio
And-
show yet. I gotta.
and play the text adventure.
I didn't even know there was one of those. But now I want to.
yeah.
BBC actually did a web browser remake, which added visuals for each room.
Hell
years back.
yes.
Play the mud.
Is there mud?
No.
There should be.
You've fallen for a classic.
Classic Curse Splash.
A
Curse Splash
classic.
in
You listen to me.
Remember? Lips part. Shit comes out.
Yeah.
That one
Window.
got me too. Don't tell Splash.
I didn't hear when you were saying I was drinking water. What did you say? All
No,
I heard was "Don't tell her splash."
I would never say something like that.
You and I both know that's a lie.
I got your back.
I would love to see any of y'all stream this or attempt this on stream.
The Hitchhiker's Guide?
The game, yeah.
Let me put that. I actually kind of do want to see that. I'm gonna put that in my notes. There we go.
Why
Got some
am I
notes.
bothering with enemies? Everyone knows you don't kill things in Destiny 2. You just sword skate past them.
Swordscape pasta?
Past them.
No. Pasta.
Oh, I see.
Hmm. Gotta get noodly with it.
Unless it's on the noodly type of pastas.
Well, that's a good point. Or wait, is that even a point?
It's not a point because I don't think there's pointy pastas. Would you call penne pointy?
There actually, I think, is a pointy pasta.
Ooh.
Now I
don't
gotta
know,
Google to double check.
I can't fathom the possibility that a pointy pasta exists, and I'm gonna say that that's wrong. And if it exists, I will deny its existence.
Does anybody know, not to change the subject, but anywho, does anybody know what the name of that music player that did like the NES tunes and stuff? It's like Famicom something.
I don't know what that is.
It was like a Famous Studio. Yeah, was that it? Yeah. I wanted to check that out.
I will make some noise.
That's what you used to make the music for your last jam. Hell yes. That's doubly excellent. But yeah. For the music. I actually kind of want to try my hand at making a song. So this, I think these are what I'm gonna use. Yeah, I think. For like the game stuff. The game for the game and server. Chill Vibes Game Jam is a cool concept. I need to update that. Blender? So the thing about Blender is I actually did try a few other ones. Okay, I think I tried, was it Blockbench? Was the one that I can remember. But I actually kind of liked Blender better and kind of got half decent at using it. Crocodile does look really neat, and I kind of do want to experiment with that. I'm not going to put it in the document, but I might try it.
Do it, because Freb and I keep talking about trying it, and if you do, that'll be good motivation.
But yeah, Captain Anosa, if you check out the my itch page, there's some of the Chill Vibes Jam things. I think you can find them through there. Voxel is for voxel stuff. I'm not really going for a voxel look. I kind of want to go for like a PlayStation 1 bordering on PlayStation 2 era kind of crispy chunkiness.
Like how the PS2 Emperor's New Groove graphics are we talking?
I don't know what that looks like.
That's the only PS2 game I think I remember.
Mega Man Legends? Yes, that would be a good one. Maybe not as anime styled, but like the dungeons and stuff in Mega Man Legends. Yes, very much. Oh, and the towns. Okay, actually I really like that game. I feel like I need to replay it. Magica Voxel. I did try Magica a little bit, and I liked it all right. mind to share the other streamers' channels. If you want to share other channels, in the Discord server, there is a promote self for others channel, and that'd be the perfect place to do it. If you share it here... Oh, do you mean the other streamers that are on... Oh my gosh. I'm such a potato.
Pat.
Here, I'm also going to update the title.
No, I don't stream.
Yeah, you do. You're going to stream tomorrow.
Oh, Hotline Miami.
What?
Wait, is this the wrong spelling?
No, unless
When did you stream Hotline Miami?
I don't think I've ever played Hotline Miami.
Hello,
There
I
we
am
go.
Chris Splash. Welcome to my haggard screen.
Oh yeah, that seems like a different Curse Splash.
There we go.
Oh, I'm Chris Splash.
99.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I was playing Terraria, wasn't I? I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember keeping kind
Master
of a death
mode with
counter.
death? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I guess one of the buttons on my macro pad is still a death counter.
Nice. Hell yeah. There are over 90 curse splashes? Yes. Such
There's almost
many.
as many curse splashes as there are
I-
decks.
I don't know if there's over 90 because I am at least 5 of the curse splashes.
Oh dear. Okay. Genre, MMORPG. Dungeon crawler? And retro,
Okay.
up retro. Retro inspired? No. I don't know. Lilo Heaven. Yes, I do know Godot fairly well. I was actually on the Godot official channel doing a stream takeover a week or two ago. And if you want to see other games that I've made in Godot, you can check out my itch page. But I am getting more and more familiar. I also make a lot of my stream overlays and elements in Godot. Like this was made in Godot. I've got the chat made in Godot. The music player that you see down there was made in Godot. I really like Godot. It's very cozy.
Does
and-
Godot ever take too much time to load for you? Because I feel like I'm always waiting for Godot.
Oh my gosh. Curse Flash. I see what you did there.
I would appreciate it if you don't do that.
Such giggles. Nice. Like the way you say Godot? Oh, thank you. Okay. The Godot, the Godot people who run Godot have canonized all pronunciations of Godot. So you can say Godot, Gadoot, Jodot, Jodoot, or Godot.
Fuck.
I mean, if you so choose. Joe Dartington, yes. But I just say Godot because it's softer and rolls off my tongue easy. Gadoot. It's a Gadoot.
Godot.
Go,
Gadoot.
dude.
That's what I like to say.
Doot.
I should be sleeping. What?
One does not need sleep.
Sleep.
When there is a triangle to fly in space.
Triangle.
It is weird that they let us fly a triangle. Triangles are bad.
That is a
They're
heckin'
not
triangle.
Yeah.
I demand to be able to fly orbs.
Let's see, what's the... I think you can fly Meteor.
Oh,
Flying a triangle makes me think of Elite Dangerous.
Triangle.
I don't think I've ever played Elite
I don't
Dangerous.
think I have either.
Go ahead.
One of the earliest crafts you can get is like entirely just like a triangle shape.
Is Elite
Oh.
Dangerous the one with VR compatibility too, so you can just like fly a spaceship in VR?
Yeah, it
I've
does have
seen that.
VR.
You might have seen it, Anlin, because I know Frog's brother played it a bit in university.
Hi, Xander. Who's whispering?
It's
Sure.
probably me.
All right, let's do
Because I'm always cursed with quietness.
let's do a volume check. Okay, this is me. I'm Nova. I'm sitting right over there. Okay, now Yifweed, sign off.
Oh, hello, I'm Yifweed. I'm a weed of Yif.
Hell
Next.
yeah. Splash.
Yes, what? Me? Hi.
Internet Rain.
Hi, I'm Internet Rain. I'm a rain of internet.
And Emblem.
Hello. I'm Gremlin Mac and Cheese, because mac and cheese is the best food.
I mean, you're not wrong. And she's a heckin' cutie and happens to be my partner and is also
No.
like right over there on the other side of this bookshelf.
Yes.
So, books came between you two?
They did.
They
It was all
did.
my fault. She left for the weekend and I let books get in the way.
Yeah. To be fair, they're pretty heckin' rad books.
There were so many. I'm still hurting.
Oh, pat.
Have you, speaking of books, and
No, I haven't.
okay,
Are we talking spider book?
yeah.
Yeah. I need to read more.
I have probably read the book series 3 times, and it might be 4 because I remember they exist again before Anlin's read the last book.
It is funny because I got you into the series.
Mm-hmm.
So- Up in the top left, we've got Yifweed working on her game. In the top right, got Kersplash playing Destiny 2. In the bottom, we've got me working on a game design document, and I've never made a game design document before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. And then we've got an Internet Rain and an Endlin hanging out and being cute.
Just chilling.
No, yeah.
Target audience peeps who wanna tinker around with hosting their own little or folks who are morbidly frankly curious as to what the heck this game is even going to entail. Probably also fans of Lua and Manal's Twitch stream. Because let's be honest, pretty much the only people who are going to play this game are going to be the people who watch me stream. But I'm going to put it in the design document because that's how you do.
Let's try.
Concept. Gameplay overview. Really need to read more? Like, what time that is not? Okay, and then once we clean up the living room, we'll have that little reading area with like no computers inside except I guess for your laptop. But that laptop is not for computing.
For now.
Oh no. And
Yes.
and then threatening to program on all the computers.
Everything's a programmable item if you really think about it.
I suppose.
That's
That reminds me, I need to update your bio, Cider.
What I used to write? It is Obsidian with there's a theme somewhere. The 80s neon theme. I like it. Run Vim on the smart fridge. I used to work at Best Buy, and it was like I worked either at the Geek Squad or back in the place where they sold computers, and like right in between those two areas was like the hardware place with like fridges and stuff, and one of the fridges had this little TV on it, and it played just non-stop commercials. I hated it. Best Buy, exactly. Bye. Other than that, I didn't mind working at Best Buy. It was kind of fun, actually. I was also kind of like, it was, now that I think about it, it's kind of sketch. They sort of like, they sort of shifted people into different roles based on how attractive they were. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's really kind of scummy. Like, the people that didn't look like that attractive ended up in the warehouse, and other people ended up out on the floor.
Okay, so note to self, if I get a job at Best Buy, just be sure to look ugly and I never face customers.
Pretty much, actually. But then you have to like lift heavy boxes and stuff, and
I could use some exercise. Oops. Oh, lift. Lift. Axis.
exactly the same as your retail experience. Oh no. Yes. Like all the most of my memories of the place were like, I got to be out on the point of sale area, and the like sales terminal that we had was like an old Windows system. And I sort of figured out how to like bypass it so that I could get a web browser working. And I kind of just browsed the web at work. And I remember the floor manager came by and was just like, all right, how'd you do that? And it's okay if you keep doing that, because that's kind of like, if you're smart enough to do that, this is exactly why we want you selling computers.
I think it would have been better if they were like, how did you do that? I'm bored.
I mean, a few of them might have, but I mean, the floor managers could have just retreated to the back office and just done whatever it is they do back there. I don't even know what they did back there. Sure wasn't. I don't know.
Napped, maybe?
Probably. Well, I think they actually had like really nice TVs and stuff back there. 'Cause it was like, I mean, it's Best Buy, right? They have like all sorts of tech stuff.
Yeah, that's the best place to buy that stuff.
It's the best.
It isn't actually, but I just, you know.
It really isn't.
Or it could be for some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I didn't mind working there. At least when I worked there and the one I worked in, they hadn't yet adopted the like over aggressive like pushing of like product service plans and whatever their version of the like the credit cards were, or like the, so it was a little nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going down a strange retail tangent, and I should be wondering about concept, gameplay overview. Player controls a single character with stats, skills, and inventory. Navigate. Wait, is this the area where I talk about mechanics? That's the second one.
Speaking about mechanics, are there going to be cars in your MMO?
Cars?
You said mechanic, and that's the first thing I thought of that a mechanic would work on.
So,
like this.
Vehicles, maybe. Probably not, though. No, that'd be kind of tricky.
That's wrong.
I think instead of mounts or whatever, I think I'll just have like speed buffs, maybe. Maybe like out of combat speed increase. Something.
That'd be fun.
So let's see. Player controls single character with stat, skill, and inventory. They can potentially buy and sell items from NPCs. They can accept and complete quests for rewards. There might be player-to-player trading. And might be trading and collaboration with other players. Let's see, what else do I put in there?
Okay, player buildings.
I feel like I could do so many things. Like I could have like a prop hunt mode in there if people wanted, or I could have like how much time do I plan to work on this game? So the game is going to be intentionally limited in scope. As I said, I could just add prop hunt. That's going to be the total gameplay length for someone who's never played the game before. I'd expect to take around 15 to 20 hours to beat. Most of the games that I've made thus far, if a player has never played them before, take about 1 to 2 hours to complete. And those games took me probably around 50 to 100 hours to finish. So by that logic, 15 to 20 hours sounds huge for an indie. Well, potentially. But a lot of this is going to be sort of like kind of reusable assets and sort of like using modular mechanics that I can kind of just plug into places. Huge for an indie, small for an MMO? Yes. Also, I kind of embrace jankiness. So I'm not too worried. But this game project, if I worked, I would say I'd give myself a guesstimate of like 300 to 500 hours, depending on what I know of myself. And hold on, I have to find the stair. And then
Sorry, it's a little too fun to do that.
it is. You do it so well, though. So Enlin did this stare over my monitor. And she does it so well. And actually kind of looks like her a bit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know, like honestly, she looks kind of cute, right? But also like, you know. Assuming hoping for a grindier skill level stuff, yes, that is going to be intentionally.
Like I think the games you've made, Ours are weird, right? Because you're also, every game you make or everything you do, you get better at doing something.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to be reusing a lot of the bits, a lot of the chunks of code that I've written before. So like all the stuff that I've done up until now has been kind of like little building blocks. Like I know how to make an audio system for playing music and sound effects and 3D sounds that can originate from other players. I know how to make a multiplayer game where people can collaborate together to search for hidden objects and interact with physicsy things together. I know how to make like a whole bunch of items that you collect. I know how to do third-person controller. I know how to do a little bit of blendering, a little bit of texture work. A lot of stuff I'm going to need to learn to do better, but yeah, no, I think for Night of Infernal bubble wrap, the bubble wrap. No, I think I should be able to get. Oh, also, I'm gonna kind of work on this game in stages. The first, okay, here's a good example of what I want to achieve to start with. For those of you who have played World of Warcraft, like the classic vanilla version, each of the different races had like a starting area, right? And that little starting area had within it some like a little town area with some NPCs that you could buy and sell from, had a class trainer that you could get some skills from. It had a handful of quests, had like a little mini dungeon you could go to, had some points of interest here and there. And that whole area was kind of like a self-contained version of the rest of the entire game. That's what I want to target for the very beginning. Oh, thanks for the follow. Before Orgrimmar? Yes. Like even before you reach like the first town, there's like that little starting area. Like the little like
The little valley.
yeah, like the little valley in for the orcs, or like for the humans it's like that little chapel area with like
Orin's got that walled off area.
yeah.
I think they all have like a cave, maybe?
Yeah, they've all got like a little cave or little dungeon-y kind of thing. That's like not a true dungeon, but it's kind of like, this little cave you go into where the enemies are all hostile and you have to be careful. Something like that is like the first thing I'm going to try to get. So it's just going to be a single floor. The whole experience might take you an hour or two. And then from there, I'm going to kind of build more floors and maybe add some more mechanics, more skills, more whatever. Near to side ducks, I always have something that describes the first part of the game you're learning to play. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know where I should put it, but I think I'm going to put it right here. Like, what should I say? The first steps. I'm basically going to just say what I already just said. So like, remember the first part of
Since
Wows.
it's getting a bit late, I might take this opportunity to peace out.
All right, Crushbash.
Have a good stream.
Hope you sleep well.
Have a good rest.
Bye.
Have a nice rest.
Bye.
Bye.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
That
another
is
giant.
wonderful.
Oh, heck, I'm so big.
So big.
Oh, you're making me want to work on the idea Fred and I have been discussing.
Hell yes.
Having me dance across the screen.
Yes. All the dancing.
Oh, just bounce like a DVD screensaver.
Yo, it took me a moment because I haven't thought of the DVD screensavers in a minute.
Boop. 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 Boop.
Okay, wait till I hit the corner, y'all. You're gonna love it.
Pah. Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm gone.
Can you imagine if the DVD thing did go to the corner and then it just kept going?
Just goes forever.
Just heckin' goes.
Yeah, Yuki the cryptid is real. Real cryptid hours.
Oh my
Oh, no,
god.
please.
I was
No,
just-
not the escape.
I was just thinking the DVD logo goes to the corner and then you see it slide out of the TV.
Oh no.
Hydrate will
That-
do.
That's gotta be some digital horror type stuff.
I know, right?
Exclamation mark, stretch.
Like,
I'll stretch you later.
hmm.
Thing I learned about the original batch Windows screensavers were Eternal Game Jam contest of sorts showing. Oh, interesting. Remember the first part of WoW where you're in each place's starting area. What is that place called? Elwyn Forest is where it's where it is, but Northshire Valley. Yeah. Northshire Valley. Yeah, with the Northshire Abbey. Exactly, you can. Hope I'm not backseat game definitely this year. This is my first game design document. Yeah, for all the other games that I've made, I kind of just sort of went and did it without really thinking of anything. So now I'm kind of writing ideas down. And there's a little bit of everything. Some PCs to buy and sell from, some quest givers, class trainers, a little bit of everything. just a little bit. What else is there? Some open areas with non-hostile mobs and a little dungeon light area where you have to meet hostile
It
mobs.
sounds like music went out.
Oh, good
Oh,
gravy. It's not in here either. There we go. Sorry. Thanks for the notice. I have a whole bunch of like collab scenes for like different numbers of people collabing, but
You say, Evan?
it's about time I go through and redo all those scenes. Wonder if the uke music make it through the third time round for the chill vibes jam. That's kind of really quiet. Music is the music was broken because I didn't have the audio source in this scene because I switched from I've got one collab scene where there's one extra screen, a 2 collab scene where there's 2 extra screens, and a 3 collab scene where there's 3 extra scenes. Was working between. It was probably back when I was on this scene, but then I switched to this one, and then the music was gone. But now it should be back. Oh, did you comment? I'm sorry, I missed it. Ah, I see it now. Shoot. Sorry. No. Like if y'all notice that like there's a part that's missing from stream or whatever, there's a very good chance that it is because I'm a heckin' potato. So, what was I? Oh, right, this thing. Yeah, I guess I want to make this to start. This will be the first goal, and it'll have most of the gameplay systems that I need to get working. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll probably come back to concept later. But for now, let's go to the art section. So, game object design for, let's say, 3D objects. Most of the area in the game. Oh, I meant to ask, how did the multiplayer Morrowind stuff go? I was only able to catch a little bit of it.
Yeah. I'd say it went very well. What do you think, yeah?
Once we at least got it running.
Yeah, it did take a minute to get running. I took the opportunity to run it on my computer, and all the port forwarding had to be done. I eventually had to figure out how to edit the server settings properly to get it to go, but somehow I got it to appear on the internet, so...
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Yif.
She got us kicked out of the Mage Guild.
Nice.
It did.
Hell yeah.
Somebody in the chat was like, I don't see why you didn't take the opportunity to steal some soul gems. And I was like, let me steal some.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got expelled from the Mages Guild for that.
You kinda just gotta.
You just gotta mess around and find out.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, what I was gonna say, yeah, funny thing. I mentioned it to one of my roommates, the one who had also tried port forwarding, and he screamed and said, "How did you figure that out? I could not figure out how to do it for the life of me." He apparently, like a year or two ago, he had tried doing it and wasn't able to get it running. So I gotta show him at some point how to set up a Morrowind server.
Nice. I had one set up like, gosh, almost a year ago now. That was I think it was gonna be for a charity stream that Freb was doing, but then we never ended up using it. I think it's still floating around somewhere.
Just don't delete things off the computer. That's the same as me.
Yep.
Heck, the funny thing is I still have files floating around my computer from like 2012.
I might have stuff from, what, 2004? Like a backup of a copy of a backup of a archive of... Yeah.
I will say I've had a couple of drives fail, so otherwise I would probably have some files that are still like about that old, probably.
Pat.
Yeah, it happens. And, data recovery is very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully I sort of kind of work in that sort of area, so I know how to do a bunch of that stuff.
Oh, heck yeah.
Although I guess I don't know. I haven't really needed to recover stuff in a while, because one, most anything that anybody stores anymore is on like cloud stuff, and two, like I always keep stuff in like multiple places, so with like a RAID array or whatever. So if a drive does fail, and they do, I just replace it and it syncs everything back up. Okay.
You know, I did think about setting up a RAID server at some point to like host just, you know, backups of things. Because if my music software, like, you know, the drive that I use to store my music goes down, I'm just messed up. I'm gone. Like,
Aww.
all my stuff is gone. So I thought about like setting up something to like back all that up. It's just expensive.
Yeah. So there's a few different ways you could go about it, and I might do a quick aside to kind of go over some of them. So one of the things you could do is get something called an unraid server, which is basically a collection of drives that you just plop into any like old machine that you have, and you put this operating system on it. You have to pay for it, but it's not that expensive. Wonder where the pricing is. Yeah, so like $49 gets you up to 6 storage devices, and it's just a one-time purchase. So if you have leftover drives, this is actually really easy. One of the things that I like about Unraid, and that's actually what I'm using for my own home storage server, is the way that the data is laid out on the drives. If any of the drives fail, and like hard fails, and you didn't have a parity drive that was syncing stuff to it, you only lose the stuff on that drive, not the other drives, because it's not striped across them.
Oh, good.
Hi Gemma, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. I have a 64 terabyte NAS at home. How much space? Mine is, I think, a total of like 26 terabytes, but it's just like a bunch of old drives that I had laying around from various clients and stuff. Hi Dragon Spirit. So this is one option. So if you have a bunch of leftover drives, and I remember for some of them, what I actually did was get like, sometimes you can get pretty decent deals on external storage drives that you can actually just rip the casing off of, and they're like just normal hard drives underneath. Wouldn't really recommend doing that unless you know what you're doing though. But if you've got hard drives laying around, this is a good option. Otherwise, if you are okay paying like a monthly fee and you only need like, let's say you needed like 100 gigabytes of storage space. One of the options would be to use something like DigitalOcean as a hosting provider. And you create a Nextcloud instance. So with something like DigitalOcean, you can actually get a thing set up for pretty cheap. So what I would recommend is getting cheapest available droplet you can, or a virtual machine that you can. It's like $4 a month. And then get some storage space. So get a volume, which is where? Storage volume. Where's the pricing? I think it's like $5 per 100 gigabytes. So anywho, what I'm trying to say is, for around $10 a month, you could get your own, basically your self-hosted, like self-managed storage solution. Google Drive 2 terabyte is $10 a month. That would be an option if you don't mind all your stuff being stored at Google, which for a lot of people is perfectly fine. I just kind of like having control over my data. But that's just me.
Yeah, same here. And the only reason why I don't actually use Google Drive for like backing up all my stuff is, I mean, one, it's kind of a pain in the butt because it's separate folders that you have to like upload it into, but also like, you know, really if I wanted a backup, I would really like to have, you know, just a clone of the drive.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot simpler, and also it keeps the layout that I already had, because I will say I don't organize. Everything is kind of in just like a place that only makes sense to me. And if it moves, I don't know where it is.
Kinda same. Although I've gotten pretty decent about finding stuff, but no, yeah, I like for personal stuff, I can empathize with that. I have stuff just, it's kind of a bread tangle nightmare of files and folders.
I will say I do pay for the Google storage because it's so helpful for when I'm sharing files with friends or like people that, you know, I'm doing collabs with or things like that. So it's really good for that.
Nice. Lilo, are you in the Discord server? If you are, I think dev chat would be a good channel for a link like that. And then people might be able to find it useful. If I say that because if you share it, you're welcome to share it in chat, but if you do, I almost certainly will forget to go and check it out. But if you put it in Discord, I'll probably actually go and check it out. Yeah, I've never heard of Infomaniac Key Drive. Sounds pretty neat though. But yeah, there's a lot of different options for storage. And a lot of it depends on what you need.
You know, the fun thing is, I actually did go to college for some of this type of stuff, and part of one of the Microsoft server classes I had was setting up like servers like that, like RAID servers and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of it is, there's just so much to potentially know that it can get kind of overwhelming.
Oh,
Yeah, when I have
definitely.
questions, I go to my resident server engineer. I'm sure she gets really annoyed at me though.
I absolutely do not end then. No.
But yeah, gosh, though, to say something about it gets overwhelming. My professor who did the Cisco class I was in said that he's been doing that stuff since like the late 80s, and he said that he's still always having to learn something new.
Yes. Yeah, you like if you so I do freelance systems engineering for folks, and you pretty much can never stop learning new stuff. Like if I would have stopped with where my knowledge was even just like 3 years ago, there's no way I could find a job today. There's no way I could find clients today.
Always have to be up to date.
I think, Yuki, it looks like it's going okay. At least this is what it looks. Well, yeah, not dropping any network frames. Thanks for the follow, Digital Squirrel.
Heck. Just now realizing though it's midnight for me and I should get in the bed.
Huh?
Unfortunately, I have to work on the 4th of July.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's been wonderful having you here.
I will say though, if y'all want to see something real quick, I was working on something in the background.
Hell yes. Share.
Here, I'll start a screen share right here. I was texture painting in Blender.
Ooh. Do you know how to, if you want to share it with people, do you know how to do a video ninja?
No, I don't, actually.
Would you be willing to spend a little bit of time so we can get you familiar with it?
Sure.
Okay. So you go, here, I'll put it in the voice channel chat. So you go there and you just select which screen that you want to share, and then you'll provide a link, kind of like how you saw Ifweed and Kersplash up above with the view link.
Okay, so it'll be like remote screen share into OBS.
Yes.
Yep.
And then select screen to share. And then you select whichever window you want. And then it should result in a link. And once I've got that link, I can add it into a collab scene.
There we go.
All right, let's get this in here.
There we are.
There.
So yeah, I had started working on this model a while ago. Oh heck. I don't know why she's glowing like that on the main screen here. Oh, it's because I have a light in the scene. Or maybe not. Well, okay. I had started working on this model, right? You know, just without, the texture here, you can see. I wanted to make a low poly version of myself, right?
Hell yes.
with puppy ears?
I didn't have a puppy ears on it yet. I was using just myself currently as reference. As you can see here, I have slices to go off of.
Ooh.
And no puppy ears on or tail on this right now, because it's kind of in the process of it should be textured. I can probably add that on later, maybe. This is how the texturing has been going. I was like, okay, I might as well start on this at some time soon.
Hell yes. I was actually thinking of doing something similar.
The fun thing is it has a very simple armature as well right now, but posing it is kind of silly because she is deforming in some kind of unexpected ways.
Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Oh dear.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's horrifying.
It's not the most professional work. This is the first time that I really have started working on a model from scratch. I followed the donut tutorial like a while ago. I'm sure anybody who's tried to get into Blender knows like the donut tutorials that one person on YouTube was doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Wonder guy.
Yeah.
The Wonder
guy.
Bread guy? Oh, Blender, not Wonder.
The Wonder Bread guy. Oh my god. But yeah, as you can see, she is a little bit weird with posing.
That's you'll get there. You've already done a whole heck of a lot.
That looks perfectly normal to me.
Yeah, just squimped. Adorably
Also,
squimped.
Thank you, Lilo, in chat. Yeah, it's a big jump, but I was like, I wanted to take the plunge.
Hell yes. I look forward to seeing it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually kind of cute.
She's got her leggy out.
Yep.
She's just got a little leggy out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I feel like there's like so many little tricks that you gotta learn.
Oh, what's been really cool though is I started seeing on TikTok this one person who's just doing like minute-long Blender tips, basically.
Nice.
And so that's really good. And it was kind of like what made me think I should go back to working on this model.
Hell yes.
I will also say I just had to fight with the texture here for like a couple of minutes because I didn't realize that my brush was set to the same texture I was editing. So I drew one of the shoes, right? And then all of a sudden I kept getting black streaks on drawing and I was like, oh, how do I fix this?
Oh no.
But yeah, I figured out, oh, my brush was set to the texture I'm actually editing right now.
This looks really fun.
Yeah, I I will say though, I'm not the best with drawings, so with face stuff, I'm probably gonna get one of my friends to do the face. Oh no.
Did it go down for you too?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the stream did on
Oh.
Twitch. It's
Shoot.
loading back.
Dang.
Oh heck.
Well, I can still hear all of you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Twitch just in general gone?
No, because I was lurking one of my other friends in the background and the stream is still running on their end.
Yeah, Alkaline stream looks like hers is running.
Oh, I was checking out the line too.
Oh, it looks like we're back.
Yeah.
Or, well,
Nova's back.
What?
no.
Is it back? It might be
Yes.
back. Hey,
I heard
nice.
myself say no.
Wait,
Okay, yeah, we're back on my end at least.
okay. Looks back.
I think that might actually be every change is good.
Well, welcome everyone. We're back. Sorry about that. I have no
That
idea what
first part.
happened. Twitch went down, but nothing else went down for me.
That's so weird.
Is a bit strange. But you know what? Whatevs. Back so
Yeah,
fast?
whatevs.
Yeah. I don't know.
But to finish up though, what I was gonna say is my friend, I'm gonna have him help with the face because what I do want to do is do a something like this model I saw. Signalis character in Blender.
Nice.
She actually has bones which control her face.
Face bones.
Bones aren't real.
No.
Bones can't hurt you. They're not real. But yeah, these bones here control her face texture, which is really neat.
Oh.
So, like, yeah, it's really an interesting way to do the facial textures because that way you can, in Blender, easily move these bones in animations and change her face
Oh.
and still have it 2D.
Interesting. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Okay. Yep. 1,300 lines knitted.
Hell yeah. Good job, Yif.
Awesome.
Yeah, here's actually on my screen one of the texture files for all the different faces. This is at least her eyes, so
That is. They all look kind of smooshed.
yeah, it's silly looking at them on the actual file. But then on the model, they look, so good.
Hell yeah. I need to go back and finish that game.
Oh, it's
Yes.
such a good one.
So I can
I'm-
spare you again.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Enlin Okay, I played it last Halloween, and Enlin heckin' scared me so bad. Like, do you remember that part towards the kind of near the beginning? Like, actually, pretty close to the beginning when you're walking down that hallway, and there's like what you assume is a corpse in the hallway, but then on your way back, it like jumps up at you. The moment that corpse jumped up at me, Enlin came into my room stomping, and I heckin' jumped out of my seat.
I don't blame you with that. I would jump too if somebody came stomping up behind me.
In my defense, I didn't actually mean to scare her.
Aww. Were you coming in to grab some more kumquats?
I probably was.
Speaking of which, I think I still have some.
Pickleberry kumquats?
Pickleberry?
I think that's My Little Pony.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright. I should, though, get in the bed, so I'll leave y'all with a view real quick of Elster just smiling.
Aww. Too cute.
Alright, and I'm gonna cut the video feed.
Sleep well.
Definitely will. Y'all have a good evening, night, whichever time it is.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. Bye, y'all. Thanks for having me, too.
Yeah. We should do more stuff.
Sleep.
Oh, heck yeah, that would be nice. Anyway, bye.
Hi.
Bye.
And then there were 3.
Dun dun dun.
Let's do one of these. So
Yes!
Yes?
I replaced all the players with computer AIs.
Oh,
Ooh. Nice.
so the same as the background?
Player version.
Or think you're gonna watch how they?
Let's try it on a more interesting.
Hi Gooey. How's your day going?
Well,
Wait, is that? Yeah, it is. It is that. Oh wait, is it capitalized? Okay. Foley. So for sounds, just gonna record voice and Foley stuff in Audacity. And maybe make. No, that's probably what I'll do. Might find some sound packs somewhere too.
home upgrades and Starship trophies. There we go.
What is this note taping app? It is. It's Obsidian. With the 80s neon theme.
I think that is now my favorite Obsidian thing.
Are you using
This
it?
looks so cool. Not at the moment. I haven't been up Obsidian.
Hi, Manuel. How's your day going? So for sounds, one of the things that I want is like some like really nice ambient sounds, but I'm not quite sure how to get them. I'd like to have some really nice ambient sounds. I'm not quite sure how to get them. Working on a D&D campaign? Hell yeah. Like sounds of internal sounds of caves, underwater rivers, bustling small towns. Maybe mechanical whirs. But how? I'll come back to that. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, but I want it. I heard you giggling.
It's just you're really cute.
No, you. Oh, hell yeah. I'm like looking over in Enlin's general direction, and that direction just happens to coincide with where I'm looking at her sprite or her graphic. She made a lewd gesture at me.
I would never.
Oh my. So
like
UI stuff. Okay, sounds, music. Most. I feel like. Oh no, you. Sorry. No, it was totally for whatever reason on my end. Like it was like my connection to Twitch just died. Except it didn't. Just my streaming connection. Because I was still connected to Twitch chat. I could still hear Discord, like everyone in Discord. Yeah, it was just the stream that died. And just for like a couple minutes. But anywho, welcome back, Yuke. So for music, I feel like I want most areas to actually not have music. Sorta use it sparingly. For the music, it'd be nice to have like Retro NES vibes. That I'll experiment with later. Okay. Dev timeline. So, I see you being comfy there. Nice. So, I guess. Yep. And then thingy. Type. Status. Notes. Oh, and then it just auto completes it all. I need to learn more how Obsidian does tables. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I think there is an extension that makes it a bit easier.
Because it's like, I mean, it's kind of nice, but it's like, I don't know. Definitely plugins that changes how it does tables. I think I can work with this for now. There's a few of them, which makes me think a lot of people don't like the default. I feel like it's workable, but hi Lilo, welcome back. In progress. Oops. I should probably look at more GTDs. Type docs. Two. Let's see. Create. Create player. And type art status not started. Notes. Just a basic thing, just a basic set of stuff to test with server stuff. Create menus. Create starting menus. Coding status not started. Title, screen, options, join, post, join. to allow people to host from there. Hi, Shadow Fungi. How's your day going? Join server. Yeah, I think just that to start. Then basic server backend. Day's going well. Working on input remapping. Nice, good. I'm working on my first ever game design document. And I have no idea how helpful it's going to be or not, but it's been fun to kind of explore. Server backend. Sync player movement. Lobby. And let's say basic player attributes. Find them kind of helpful, especially for long-term projects. Helps you remember. Yeah, I think that might help, because this project is going to be a bit of a longer one. I've kind of been wanting to have a project that's like just sort of my comfy go-to project that I can just keep coming back to. So basic server backend, player inventory. Not started. So we'll have or I'm gonna do not just inventory, but inventories. Player inventory, containers, banks. Yeah. Then we'll do shops. Basic server backend inventories. Just finished reading your Twitch bio, so we should not expect you to stream very often because you are. Oh, I should update that. That happened last year. It was a face and jaw surgery. And I actually just got back this last weekend from the last surgery, the last post-surgery checkup I had to go to. And I actually get my braces off in about 6 weeks, so I'm really excited.
Oh yeah.
Hi Raining Day. How's your day going? Thank you. No, I need to update the about section. I need to update a lot of stuff actually.
Pat.
Thanks. Buying, selling, I feel like before I do shops, I should probably do NPCs. How do I... Row. Add row after. So I want NPCs. Not started. We want interaction, dialogue, system, and do I really want to do MMO? I do. It's kind of been a dream that I've had since I was a kid. So I do. This isn't the first time I've made a multiplayer game, so don't worry. It's gonna take a bit of time. And I guess I should also kind of mention, I know that the game is not gonna be a success. I don't plan to make any money on it. My business plan is that I don't have one. I was actually thinking of creating instead of a pay to win shop, I was gonna have a pay to lose shop. So like, if you spend money on this thing, you'll get items that are intentionally bad, and there's gonna be a huge warning in front of it saying, "Don't spend money here. It'll make your gameplay experience worse." Do you know about server architecture MMOs? I do a little bit. I'm trying to keep things intentionally fairly simple in architecture though. But I'm probably going to do a little bit more research down the line. They used to make horror games. I hate horror games. Don't worry. If you've looked at any of my games before, they are very cozy, and that's probably what this is going to be as well. Buying debuffs, exactly. Permanent debuffs that you pay money for. Or like you can buy items that don't do anything but take up inventory space, and you can't throw them away. As long as the debuffs look cool, no. You're gonna buy like a hat from the shop, and it's gonna decrease your stats, and it's gonna look awful. The hat is gonna look like utter garbage. Intentionally bad. And yes, people probably still will buy them. But you know what?
The payment successful noise is just going to be a farting sound.
Exactly. It's gonna be, and yeah, I'm gonna make sure that in big letters, like big warning. Hey, are you really sure this is a joke? Please don't spend money on this. But I'm gonna let people do it anyway. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much effort that actually takes. I might do it with just like an in-game currency. That's like not for real money. But the joke will still be there.
Handling real money is a bit scary.
Yeah. I mean, I've set up like interactions for PayPal and Stripe and stuff before for various clients over the years. Like I know how to do it. I don't want to. I know how. Quests. Are we ready for quests? basic server backend, inventories, NPCs, shop. Advanced server backend. Facilitate inventories, NPCs, and shops. Nine. So once we've gotten to this point, so at this point, people can buy, sell, and trade items. They can walk around. I think at that point, I should probably make a few other character models. Make some... thanks, Lilo. I'll probably take it. I'll take a look later. Make some. Oh. Player models. Art. Started. Hydrate will do. Thanks, Richard Boy. Oh, and a stretch. Thanks for the stretch. Alright, so... Player models. I didn't. Were you making... You were making more lewd gestures, weren't you?
No,
I bet you were.
I would never.
You would never, oh my. Just so you know a bit about your background? Post on it. What about your background? So we do player models. Tech lead and tech institute, an open source project getting into. Nice. Well, if you have any projects you'd like to share, you can plop them in the Promote Sell for Others channel in the Discord server. I'll take a look later. Let's see. I guess I don't really have any notes on player models, just like some of them.
Cat people? Frog people?
Frog?
Cat people, frog people. Really?
Actually,
What?
nothing.
I see that frog. Furniture. Let's do like basic walls, doors, windows, chairs, etc. Tables. Did you study anything related with tech? I do. I do freelance systems engineering. I pretty much do full stack, like everything. Lately, for my two main clients, I've got one stack that is MySQL backend with a Vue.js front end, running all self-hosted stuff because it's a kind of a med tech industry, so it has to be HIPAA compliant. The other tech I'm using is for the other client is a Golang microservices for a React frontend that is slowly being converted to Flutter, using Redis caching and everything. All the microservices are on a Kubernetes cluster, which I kind of helped set up, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out. A lot of what I do, though, is taking other people's code and running it in production systems in such a way that it's scalable, monitorable, and potentially easier to diagnose when there's problems. So a lot of stuff like setting up Elasticstack stuff, or potentially like Graylog or whatever the client wants. And also setting up like Prometheus and Grafana for monitoring how the stuff is vibing. Setting up alerts and whatever. Back in the day, instead of Prometheus and Grafana, I used to use what was it called? Pandora FMS. I actually really liked that, and actually wrote quite a few plugins for it. But I feel like the project just sort of kind of fell by the wayside. People aren't using it as much anymore. But I like Prometheus well enough. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. So believe me when I say setting up the server side of all of this stuff for me is almost the easy part. Doing the client side stuff, like how the player interfaces with the world and how the UI gets to be laid out and how stuff works in a 3D environment for a player. That's the kind of stuff that has been a little tricky for me to wrap my head around. But I'm getting there. Also, I've been kind of learning a little slowly over the last couple of years a lot of the art stuff that goes into making games. So like, I learned a little bit of 2D art, and I probably need to get back into it. But lately I've been really vibing with 3D art and using Blender. Able to use other stacks? Yep. And lately, honestly, the Godot game engine has probably been one of my favorite thus far of like anything that I've used. I like how it's all self-contained. I like how lightweight it is. I like how easy to read and understand, at least for me, all the aspects of it are. So honestly, for this game, I'm probably going to write both the client and server side using Godot. I know that you could probably use something considerably more performant for the back end, but this is going to be easy, and it's going to let other people maybe learn how to make silly projects of their own. So that's kind of where I want to go with this. But yeah, like I was saying, this MMORPG is not going to be a commercial success of any sort. I am going to be losing money on this. Like for hosting costs and art assets and stuff. Like I'm under no illusions that this is going to be at all successful. It's not. The only people who are going to play it are probably going to be the people in this community. And that's okay. If I can get a few dozen people to play it, I'm going to be overjoyed. Sorry, I kind of just went on a whole bunch of ramblings.
Good. It's your stream. I want more over rambles.
I mean, you get a heaping helping of my rambles.
I love it.
Well, I love you.
Oh, you.
If I'd be able to build it, I'd already be so happy. Heck yeah. Oh, thanks, Yugen.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and have to start wrapping up.
Yeah, I honestly might do the same in a little bit too. But
Because it's midnight.
yeah, I meant to start earlier, but I had a whole bunch of work stuff that I had to finish, and I had to snuggle with Enlin a little bit. And I kind of have to, maybe snuggle a little more.
You should hold true on your comment that it's gonna be a short stream.
Aww.
Although a short stream for you is 9 hours.
No, I've been better about that. Lately, my streams have been like, oh my gosh! Hi, Falinir. Let's give you shout outs. We got all the shout outs. Hi, everybody. How are your days going? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? Doing Godot stuff? Bug fixing, playtesting? Nice. Was it more Falinir fantasy stuff? Hi Fuzzy Demon Bunny. Hi Fanny Slam. Hi AeroX. Hi Kelly Estev. Hi Wolby. Hi Casper. How are all of your days going? Testing how much more reach you get. Software game of category. And the category for your game. Ooh. Great treat. I'm trying my hand at making a game design document. So I'm gonna embark on also before I get into that, Falinir, are there any links or anything that you'd like to share? Any screenshots or whatever? Yes, it is Obsidian. It's Obsidian using the 80s neon theme. Highly recommend it. People design their... Listen, Wolby. This is the first time I've ever made a game design document. And I've actually made quite a few games.
Yeah, I've not written a design document, and I've got this mess.
Your mess looks heckin' rad, though. I'm honestly looking forward to playing it.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, I love that art.
Hell yeah. It's honestly been a while since I took a look at this. Just had an opportunity to mess with Fallacy, jumped on it. Understandable. Is that Obsidian? Yep. Obsidian with the 80s neon theme. Gosh, this has come such a long way since I last looked at it. I need to check it out again. I love those menus. How come you and we're such heckin' cuties? No, you. No, all of you.
Oh, you.
But like also totally Enlin. Enlin's a heckin' cutie.
Yeah.
What? No.
Yep. Need to look into Obsidian themes? Yes.
Yeah.
Obsidian is so cool. Meow.
Much meow. Oh, I really do like the art style of all of this. Yeah, I remember watching you work on this, where you can like choose which direction to go. That was a really neat idea. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, this all looks so heckin' amazing. Really proud of this game? You should be. Hell yes. Let's see. Araxum. By the word definition, can have a mass amount of players online. Different instances, hence MMO. Yes. Butcher Boy, I'd honestly love to remake a serial player getting ready Pong game. Used for stream was because it got delayed. Aw. Sorry to hear that. Shadow Funky, I'm thinking about changing the license to your open source projects. A copyright notice. I'm not sure. I honestly need to look more into that licensing and stuff. Casper, artwork has changed quite a bit from the screenshots video as far as battle backgrounds players. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a more look. Thanks for the follow, Kalia Steph. Hope you enjoy it here. So yeah, for combat artwork's been reworked a bunch, still in flux, getting animations. Hell yes. Love the vibes here. Oh, thank you. And all 3D. Ooh. Like 3D but 2D. I really like how like Factorio does that. 3D render 2D pixelated. Yeah, hell yeah. All in Blender. Nice. I like that. More of that, please. But yeah, been working on this game design document. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think some of it's starting to come together. But basically, what I'd like to make is something that I've kind of dreamed of since I was a kid. Making my own MMORPG, but an intentionally small one. Like, I want someone who's never played it before to be able to finish it in like 15 to 20 hours. I want you to hit the ground running and finish up strong in like a weekend. But I want it to be self-hosted, open source, and the servers highly customizable, so that there could potentially be a lot of replayability and a lot of differences between the servers. Like maybe in one server, it's hardcore mode, you only have one life. Maybe in another one, there's no buying or selling, only enemy drops. Maybe in another server, there's no healing items, no potions or anything. You just have to use magic. Minily multiplayer. Yes. So it's massive in potential, let's say. Didn't know Factorio did that though. Gonna have to look in. Yeah, Factorio does a lot of their graphics. I don't know what program they use, but they're 3D assets that are converted into 2D.
I'm pretty sure they use Blender.
Could be Blender. I'm pretty sure Arendelle, the one who did space exploration, I feel like at least they do. Been joking with the chat that my game is an MMO. I mean, if you think about it. Another person in the stream? Yes. So right now, right above me there is Enlin, my heckin' partner and lovely person sitting right over there. And in the top corner is Yifweed, working on her game.
Hello. And by working, I mean I put the players onto random AI, see how they do.
Nice. But yeah, just before you raided in, we were kind of thinking of actually wrapping up stream, cause gotta squeeze in some snuggle time with Enlin, I think. Hi Loxia Bun, how's your day going? Like an hour over your stream time? Oh my. But yeah, how is everybody's day going? I forgot to ask. Hope you're all having a comfy day. Couldn't walk away with a bug unfixed? I know the feeling.
That is way too relatable.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up this. Take a look. Yours was okay? Your day? Hell yeah. Good to hear. Go spend some time with your partners? Hope you all have a great evening? Hell yes. I hope you have some good snuggle time. And thank you so much again for the raid. Heckin' hearts. Let's see, where should we head off to? I don't think I've ever raided Alkaline.
Oh yeah.
Let's go raid Alkaline. This is where we're heading. She's a heckin' cutie. Very comfy voice, very comfy stream. Usually, or at least from what I've seen, does a lot of programming stuff, but today looks like playing a game. So let's all go say hi. There are raid messages. If you want to use them, you don't have to, but if you want to, they're there. And yeah. Any last stuff, Yifweed and Enlin?
I hope everyone has a good time, so
Mm-hmm. And Yifweed, or just vibing. Maybe just vibing.
Yep, we are muted. In case you're talking.
Well,
Goodbye, Raiders.
later, everyone. Bye.
Um,
Bye.